Welcome, my name's Dr. Jason W. Morrison and I'm a theologist from New South Wales, Australia. Psychologists help people with themselves and other people, and theologists help people with themselves and God. 144,000 nonsense of the Jehovah governing body, Jehovah Witnesses and Watchtower Society just got blown away in Hebrews chapter 11 and verses 11 through 12. It says, therefore, from one man, Abraham, and him as good as dead. They were pretty old when Isaac was conceived, were born as many as the stars of the sky in multitude, innumerable as the sand which is by the seashore, and they're all going to heaven. Verse 13, these all died by faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, were assured of them. The thing here is, too, when you look at all the failed prophecies of the Jehovah Witnesses, these people didn't die that way, but you people of Jehovah Witnesses in the past that have relatives in the past, they all died confused, because nothing that they said ever come true. But having seen them afar off, were assured of them. So you can be assured in the finished work of Christ and the fact that he will come back to the heavens. What's that reference there? Yeah. Okay, they were assured of them, embrace them and confess that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth. For those who say such things declare plainly that they seek a homeland. Now the homeland here is referring to heaven. I'm asking you, if you don't think you're in the 144,000 Jehovah Witnesses, what are you going to do when your feet leave the ground? When Jesus returns in the air? Say you don't want to go? Because you won't go if you don't want to. And then what are you going to do? Well, that'll be interesting, won't it? Because the world will be burnt, and so will the heavens at the end. So your paradise is going to be a real nasty place there, not what you think. Revelation 21, if you want to check that. Verse 15 of Hebrews 11. And truly, if they had called to mind that country from which they had come out, they would have had opportunity to return. They could have returned, but they didn't want to. But now they desire a better, that is, a heavenly country. Do you desire a heavenly country? Because if you don't, you won't go there. Therefore, God is not ashamed to be called their God, for he has prepared a city for them. And that's everyone, not just 100. The Jehovah Witness governing body and Watchtower Society are off their nuts. They need to fix all this rubbish about the 144,000 and all this. Really fix. Just admit they got it wrong and fix it up. It's humiliating. It's so undermining. It's undermining the whole hope of the good news of Jesus Christ. Do you realise that? Hebrews 11:17. This is a big chapter. By faith Abraham, when he was tested, offered up Isaac, and he who had received the promises offered up his only begotten son, of whom it was said, in Isaac your seed shall be called. Now, had he have killed Isaac, how could the seed have continued on? And that's found in, I've got a reference there, Genesis 21:12. Genesis 21 and 12. Hang on, I've got the wind blowing me here. Now, okay. For those who say, oh no, in Isaac your seed shall be called, concluding that God was able to raise him up, even from the dead. So Abraham knew that if he killed Isaac, how would the seed continue? So he figured, obviously, that he would raise Isaac from the dead, from which he also received him in a figurative sense. God let him off the hook, because he exchanged Isaac for a ram, which was, figuratively speaking, our Lord Jesus Christ. Verse 20, by faith Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. 21, by faith Jacob, when he was dying, blessed each of the sons of Joseph and worshipped, leaning on the top of his staff. Verse 22, by faith Joseph, when he was dying, made mention of the departure of the children of Israel and gave instructions concerning his bones. Verse 23, I like how the writer's going chronologically through these people. By faith, Moses, when he was born, was hidden 3 months by his parents, because they saw he was a beautiful child, and they were not afraid of the king's command. How many people don't think their child's a beautiful child? There's something wrong with you if you don't. Verse 24, by faith Moses, when he became of age, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the passing pleasures of sin, esteeming the reproach of Christ greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he looked to the reward. And on that note, so should we look to the reward. See you on the next talk. Yeah, Dr. Jason, Morrison Theologist again. I just want to say thank you for watching the videos, and hope you got plenty of self-rediscovery and freedom out of it. If you watched it on YouTube, please share or like, maybe even comment. If you watched it on Facebook, like, comment, share. But most of all, get out and live. This isn't a rehearsal. You've got a one-off life. Don't let your loyalty and your faithfulness blind you to the life that you should be experiencing. Till the next video, thank you for watching, and bye for now.